I don't like this song. I don't know why, I just don't. Ah, come on! Okay, so the game is continually being cheap, which is all fun and games for anybody listening out there who wants to see me die a lot. Or at least whine endlessly. Yay, I'm getting hit again. Fortunately, I still have Stardust Speedway, which is my favourite level of the game. And if I can't manage with that, then I may as well throw in the towel. However, I do want to get this done ASAP and be able to rush through levels rather than having to gather up rings and bore the audience to death, which I've been doing continuously throughout this entire thing. It would be nice, don't you reckon? I'm pretty sure that you're all bored of hearing me yammer on as well. So, I'm using the platforms to get onto the top level, which isn't as evil as the bottom level, although it still is evil. Going through these turnabout things, which make just as little sense as anything. They're just figure of 8 force fields. Stupid game! I'll kill you in the street! So yes, the game has all of these figure of 8 tractor belts, and also these little roundabout things which you can hang on to and get transported up. These are common things within the Sonic series, however, it is really, really odd. Unfortunately, I can't be bothered to get 50 rings in this level, so I'll be pausing my progress during Stardust Speedway in order to do that. I hope you don't mind. And so we're going to the bad future version of Wacky Workbench, which has to be the stupidest name of the entire game. Wacky Workbench Act 3. Ah yeah, funky music. Go for it. So, once again we have to get through our mock little stage, which is mercifully small. And has some like weird people singing like 90, like that Vietnam song. 90. And Eggman's grand plan here is to basically cause us to get crushed by the ceiling. He's going to launch it up, and we have to jump onto another block, and then jump onto there, hit him, and rinse and repeat. Because gravity seems to think that Sonic is the fattest hedgehog in the world, and refuses to make the blocks jump higher because he's standing on them. It's annoying, but hey, we can deal with it. So we jump up onto the next one, and then hit Eggman again. This is kind of a boring boss, but I really appreciate the way that Sonic Team are allowing us with the gimmicks for this one. It is sort of a concept game in a way. Fortunately, his spikes are broke against the ceiling, and it's tricking me into trying to crush myself, but I'm not that stupid, so I'll just bash him in the head and watch him run away again. In a blinding flash of light, he manages to get out of the machine and away from us, and outruns us once again, and we run after him, but he gets away. Eggman, I really wish I was as fat and speedy as you. All done in 1 minute and 15 seconds. And we're just about passing the 1 hour mark here, which means that it will soon be longer than my Sonic 2 one, which could have been done in 45 minutes, but I kept on dying. Oh no! What have you done to the Sonic? Excuse me while I mourn for a bit. I absolutely adore, more than life itself, the Stardust Speedway music. It's just spectacular. Yes, it's a word now. It really is just spectacular. That's the only word I can find to describe the original Stardust Speedway music. It's just defies words and logic. And here we go into the bad future. Hold on a moment while it loads up. And here we are in the bad future, which means that any chance of me getting the 50 rings to get into the special stage are more or less lost. Lost and scattered to the four winds. Fortunately, we have traded the really crappy music for something slightly better. And here we can see the dark, dismal city in the background, which again insinuates that there are people, or at least animals, on the little planet. However, we never see them really much. I'm not exactly sure how this all works out, but hell, I didn't read too far into the storyline. So we have 26 rings here. Can we keep all of them? Let's see. Well, here we have an invincibility. That'll help us a bit. Also getting launched into the past again. Trading slightly better music for a slightly easier ticket to the special zone. I'll take it. I'll take it with everything it's got. So here we go on to the past again, which has this wonderful background of sheer dazzling lights rather than the big city which was depicted a few moments ago. I'm not exactly sure why they decided to make such a huge ass change during that, but I'm not here to judge, I'm only here to play. And hopefully I can get a big box of rings, because I'm really, really, really desperately in need of them now. No, I didn't, but I did get an invincibility, which will sustain me for a while, I guess. Oh, come on, Craigie. Yes, that's it, almost. Okay, people. I have only got 3 rings to go. There, I've done it. Now all I have to do is not get hit for the next 50 seconds. Son of a bitch! I'm not talking to any of you anymore. Fuck it. Any person who listens to this, officially consider yourself not being talked to anymore. Because seeing me humiliate myself like this constantly just means that you'll never be able to respect me again, and I can't take that. All because I want the good ending. All because I want the freaking good ending. Now this means that this is more or less my last proper chance in getting the final special stage. Apologies for all of the pauses during that level. My dad came in to get me a cup of coffee, which is very nice of him, and now I have coffee to sip on, which is very delicious. Coffee. Now, where was I? Ah yes, trying to get through this unholy stage, because, well, first of all, let's go to the past, because the past will probably treat me a lot better. Here we go, into the past. We're going back in time to another world where you can be mine. We don't have to worry 'cause you're by my side, etc. And yes, we have the good music again. Oh yeah, give it. Have it. Have it large. Fortunately, the robot generator, which I guess this thing is called, is right directly next to where I spawned. So now I just get through the record scratching music level of awesomeness, hopefully not getting killed, because getting killed isn't nice, and going back to the present because there shouldn't be any robots there anymore, and hopefully finding another 30 rings.